Today I'm walking through the Milwaukee 2475-20 M12 Compact Inflator and showing what you can expect when using it day to day. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I wish I could show the unit on camera, but for now you'll see the screen recording while I go over the features, the good parts, and the stuff that doesn't land as well. I start with the basics. This inflator runs on the M12 battery system, which is handy if you already own Milwaukee tools. If you don't, the bare tool might feel less attractive because the battery and charger add to the cost.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The compact size is one of the first things people like about it. It sits easily in the trunk or in a small shelf in the garage, and it's light enough that it doesn't feel like a chore to pull out when a tire looks low. The display is clear and the buttons are simple. You set your target pressure and let the inflator handle the rest. It shuts off once it hits the number, which is nice when you're dealing with cold weather or when you don't want to crouch next to the wheel the whole time. The hose threads on well enough, though sometimes it takes a moment to get it straight. The built-in storage for the hose and tips does its job, but it feels a little cramped and you can tell it isn't built for rough handling. When it comes to speed, it's fine for car tires and great for smaller stuff like bike tires, sports gear, or lawn equipment. It isn't the fastest inflator on the market, but it's consistent. You hear the motor working, and it gets warm if you run it for a while. It's not dangerous, just something you notice. With car tires, especially larger ones, you'll need a bit of patience. It can take a few minutes to go from a low PSI to something usable. For emergencies or slow leaks, it's enough. For heavy vehicles or full-on flat situations, you might wish it pushed a little harder. Battery life depends on the size of your M12 pack. With a small battery, you may only get a few full tire top-offs before needing a charge. With larger M12 batteries, it becomes much more practical. The tool doesn't burn through power instantly, but it isn't the most efficient unit Milwaukee makes either. If you plan to keep it in the car, it's smart to check your battery once in a while so you're not stuck with a dead pack. Durability feels good for the most part. Milwaukee builds tough tools, and this one holds up, but you shouldn't expect it to survive being tossed around like a drill or an impact driver. The plastic shell is sturdy enough, though the buttons feel a bit soft. Not bad, just not as sharp or firm as their pro-grade tools. The accuracy of the PSI reading is usually close, maybe off by a hair depending on the tire temperature. It's nothing that causes trouble, and most people won't notice. What stands out the most is convenience. This thing keeps small problems from turning into big ones. If you've got a slow leak or a tire that dips during cold mornings, you pull this out, press a button, and move on with your day. That's the real value. But it's fair to mention the downsides. It's noisy, and in tighter spaces, the hose angle can be a little awkward. If your expectations line up with what it is, a compact inflator, not a shop compressor, you'll be fine. That's the full walkthrough. If you want more reviews like this, hit subscribe and drop a like.